What's up YouTube, Dad here from Zephyr Wargames. We are here with Joe. As requested, he has built a Red Dragon Archfiend deck. RDA. So without further ado, we're going to crack straight onto that. It is slightly budget, but obviously it's not worthy enough for 30 or left.
The extra deck will cost you, but if you're planning Red Dragon Archfiend, there's not much that you have to get other than the Archfiends themselves.
So there you go, when you're ready.
So monsters, best tuner in the deck, we got 3 red resonators, and I'll put this as well, 3 synchron resonators. These are the resonators that you play. Though you can play things like chain resonator, you could probably take this out for a chain, but it's up to you. But I personally think these are the best. These are the ones you're going to be using the most. These are the ones that are going to get into all your synchros or your high level synchros. So, and red resonator swarms the board, regains your life points. And red synchron recycles red resonator. So I even had this at 2 at one point, but I didn't. I wanted to see it. I've upped it back up to 3 because I just wanted to see it. I wanted to open with it, and that's why. So these are your synchrons. For your 6 engine, we play 2 red warg and 1 primitive butterfly. These ratio can be switched. You can go 2 primitive and a red warg. You don't even have to use these. But these are ones I've picked because primitive butterfly just needs you to control no monsters. So it's like a photon thrasher and not a cyber dragon. There's a difference. So primitive lets you just special summon it and you can up its level to 6, or you can even keep its level at 5 and go into like some level 7 plays. But I've gone for 1 primitive, but I've gone for red warg because if you normal summon a resonator, you can special summon this card from your hand, and then it's like attack and defense get halved or something. But the only important thing is that you summon your red resonator, you special summon your red warg, you got your Archfiend. The aim of the deck is to get Archfiend Dragon out and either keep him out or be able to recycle him and then just use him for everything. To finish off the level 6s, I play 3 Destiny Hero Malicious. Probably one of the best level 6s in the game in terms of swarming the board, setting up your plays, going higher into your level 7, into your synchros, or even get out some XCs. But with synchro base, with synchro focus, so I use this to get in the same reasoning for red warg. Just combo with your level 2 tuners and go up. And then to get these engraved, I've gone for 2 Armageddon Knight and a Dark Grepher. These combo well with red resonator as well, because you can summon your red resonator, normal special summon your Armageddon. Then ditch your malicious, special summon your malicious, go into your Archfiend, and you can even pop Armageddon Knight and burn for 500. And then you got Dark Grepher for the same purpose, to just dump malicious, but his purpose is also to get malicious out of your hand, which does happen. It's gonna happen, can't avoid it. So that's why I played with 1 Dark Grepher. You can search it, and same with Armageddon Knight, search him, and then just get everything to the grave that we need. I play a little psychic engine of 2 Rise Spell and a Carebons. Rise Spell combos brilliantly with a Resonator, because you can normal red, special summon the Rise Spell. Rise Spell can then target a monster and change its level from either adding 3 or reducing 3. So you can then up red Resonator to 5 by 3 to a 5, and then go into your level 8 synchros. Carebons is another level 2 tuner that we use, but he's also a psychic which can be searched with a card which you can probably guess is in the deck. And to round up the tuners, I play 1 Plague Spreader. Always been the combo with malicious. You can get malicious out your hand and set malicious live in your grave, which is also really good. But it's just another level 2 tuner that we can use to go into our synchros. And the last card I got is Red Gardener, because the aim is to get Archfiend out. Once you get Archfiend out, you kind of want to protect him, and Red Gardener does that brilliantly. You can just discard it, and during your opponent's turn, you can activate this card while you control an Archfiend, Red Dragon Archfiend. Monster, you can send it from your hand, and this turn it cannot. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. So you can even protect your other monsters if you have other things other than Red Dragon. You just need Red Dragon to make it to be able to activate it. So it's a good level protection. It's a level 4, so you can go into some synchro plays if you really want to, but I just use this card for the protection. So that's the monsters. Moving on to spells. The obvious Resonator call, want to search on Resonators. 2 Allure of Darkness, you don't want to be banishing a lot in this deck, so we just play 2. If you want to play 3, you can if you want to, but I feel like I don't want to be banishing in this deck. But I need the draw power and the consistency, so you play 2 Allures. And if you're one of consistencies, you play Rota to search your Armageddon Knights and Dark Grapher. 1 for 1 to special summon your Synchron Resonator. Foolish Burial to ditch your Malicious. Emergency Teleport to special summon your Psychics. Mostly Rise spell, but again, you do play the Karabons, so you can special summon that as well. 1 instant fusion because Norden, combo plays and all that kind of stuff. It's really good. So those are your one-off searches. 2 MST. These can be up to Twin Twisters, but I wanted to make this budget as well. So play 2 MSTs. You don't want to be discarding too much. The only thing you really want to be discarding is Malicious and Plague Spreader. So MST is kind of better for this deck, so you play that. But again, you can up this up. Change this around. Dark Hole for Ball Bites, this can be a Regeki, but again, budget. 1 return of the Dragon Lord's protection, it's revival. You can up this to 2 if you really want to, because you're only going to be summoning really dragons from your extra deck and your Archfiends and all that. So being able, you have a lot of good nice targets to bring back. So 1 return. And then the Soul Charge. So this can be changed into another return. You can even change something else for return. So you have 2 returns and a Soul Charge. It's all personal preference and it's all up to you. And to round up the traps, round up the deck, you've got 2 traps, 2 Call of the Haunted, Warning, Bottomless, and Torrential. These can be anything you want. Anything you want to suit your personal preference. If you're not on a budget, you can switch these up for strikes. I think 2 Call Hunters should be used though, because you want to be bringing your Archfiends back, keep your board present, so all that. And that's the main deck. Your extra deck. Norden, Instant Fusion. Then the deck is kind of like all up to you. To be honest, I hate saying that just because it feels very just easy to say, but it's all personal preference. But I play the Charge Warrior, I want to draw. Red Wyvern, Fiend. I can't help it, it's themed, it's Jack out is themed as well. So got Red Wyvern, but good field removal, probably an underrated level 6 synchro. Clearing, Black Rose, these can be any level 7s you want. Or they could just be level 8s and level 6s. Those are the ones you're going to be going to the most. Starless Dragon for protection. And then this is where the main theme comes in. I play 1 Red Dragon Archfiend, 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, and 1 Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. So I've gone for 1 of each, just because then I have an Archfiend for any situation. Though this has also just been my card since the day Synchro started. My friend got me a tin, and so this has been my first ever Synchro favourite. So you got all of these are the thing, these are what the deck's aimed for, what the deck's based on doing. You're bringing out, keeping out, and just using these to kill your opponent. Then we play 2 Hot Red Dragons, probably one of the best level 9 synchros in the game, to be honest. So these negate spells, negate any effects on the field, and then when it does damage you can bring back a tuner. Then we play 2 Bane. I've actually got 16 cards in this extra deck because I've just been playing around. But 1 to 2 Bane, so you're not going to go into this as much as well as these other higher levels, but you have to play them at least at 1 to bring back your Archfiends and just fill your board up. And then we play Tyrant, Hot Red Dragon, King Calamity, and Red Nova. These are up to you, you don't have to play these. I do think though this one is the easiest one to go into. So I would advise to play this, but you can play the King Calamity in Red Nova if you want to go fully Red Dragon themed. And that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I tried to make this as budget as possible. So If you have any questions, what you would make any changes, what changes you think could go do well, and you just want to ask it to see if it will work, just post it down in the comments below, and I will look at it and answer it. There's other things that I could probably try out, so there's something I'll be posting in future videos, but I am working on a Lamia tuner engine for decks, so who knows, that might be put into this deck as extra level 1 tuners, but that's mostly it.
So thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always guys, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available. We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.